Hello and welcome to another video shoot for entrepreneurs of Africa. Today we're just going to be looking at the importance of investing. If it's something that you've been thinking about or it's something that you probably might not know much information about, today we're just going to give you the 5 tips on maybe some reason why you should look into it. Okay, well, for instance, what is investing? Investing is pretty much you putting your money into a commercial scheme, whether it'll be in the property markets or any commercial ventures. So you put your money into one of those things, either stock markets or anything like that, just in hope that you actually want to gain some profit out of it. So as I mentioned today, we're just going to give you 5 of our points on the importance of investing, because even if it's not something that you're considering about, it's good to always know information of what's out there in the world. So this is our way of giving you the information. So the first point on the importance of investing, it's pretty much, it turns ideas into reality. It's a dream into reality, because investing, if you're somebody who actually can recognize somebody who has a good idea, you make so much more money by you actually supporting that person in form of putting income into their business. Because there are lots of people with $1 billion ideas out in the world, but they do not have that actual money to actually start up their ideas. So if you have like a couple of $100 sitting in the bank and you actually saw somebody who has potential to actually make some money from the idea that they have, you could potentially just invest in them and just in time ask for return on your investment, whether it'll be in 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years, whatever, because there's different terms for investment. So it's pretty much you pick a business that you think has potential of growth and you actually put your money into it. And the second reason why investing is important is because, well, your money is always at work. I do not see much point of you having money just sitting around the house doing nothing. Like the old grandmas back in the days where they put the money in the pillows and just hide it in the room somewhere. But time has changed. The modern day, you have to have your money always doing something. Even if you actually put your money in the bank now, that money is always doing something. The money is not sitting still. If you're not using it, the bank is using it. So it's pretty much, you make the right decision that I should invest in a business or something that I think will benefit me, not give the money to the bank and they make money out of my money. So you have to look at it into a bigger picture. And well, the third reason why pretty much people invest is pretty much to gain profit. And you have to understand that investing, it is something that goes both ways. When I say it makes profit, you have to be somebody who is a smart investor. You cannot just pretty much pick any random business and just or random person, because investment, you can invest in people as well, and just put all your money into it and just end up losing all that. You have to be a smart investor. You have to understand where you want to actually gain profit, and so you have to pick the right place where you put your money. And you can pretty much do all this without the need for you to actually do the work, because investing, the beautiful thing about investing is that you do not have to be the person that is doing the work. So you pick a business that you think is going to gain you profit and get you that return on your investment. So you pretty much pick a business and you just sit back and let the money work. It's not you doing the work, it's the money that's doing the work. But you have options in it. So some smaller businesses, you can invest, become 50-50 ownership in it. That means you both share the workload, and which is fine, because that means you actually saw like the big picture, and you think that if you put your effort into it, you can potentially work a lot better. But there's some businesses, like bigger business, you can pretty much put like a smaller percentage in it. Maybe just buy 5% of it, or even just a share in the business. And you just wait and see how things go. And the fourth point on the importance of investing is pretty much investing. It gains character. You become somebody who is a lot more confident in your day-to-day life. It's just not in the investment world or in the business world. You become more confident in yourself, especially when you make smart investment. Nobody wants to be losing money every single once in a while. When you start putting your money and effort into something, because by you becoming a smart investor, it means you learn how to control your emotion. Because you have to understand, when money is involved into anything, people become very emotional. So, nobody wants to lose all their hard-earned money. So by you starting off small and, gaining that little by little, and if it starts to work for you, you become more confident, and you actually don't put your money all in the one pot and just be like, you know what, this is a good business, I might as well throw all my effort into this. Now you have to balance things out, weigh things out. It's like anything you do in life. If you put one effort into one thing, you know, it means you limit your option. It's not a bad thing, because sometimes it works out, sometimes. But it's always better to increase your horizon and see things in a bigger picture. And the fifth reason why investing is important, I know the parents will love this one, it's something that you can pass down to your kids. So instead of you just, you know, coming into the workforce and just working, and then, you know, you have that small retirement money, and then you pay for yourself after you find a retirement home or whatever you plan on doing with your life, and your children comes pretty much and do the same cycle all over again. But if you make a smart investment at an early age, you know, put money into a business that you think will potentially increase steady in the long term, it'll return more investment, or double your profit, or maybe triple it, or even more. So in the 10 years time or 20 years time, or how long you decide to invest in that business, you can potentially earn enough money for your kids to actually get a jump start ahead, instead of them coming into the world and then having to start the same level that you started in. So those are pretty much the 5 points on the importance of investing. And just before I conclude, this is in no way is us telling you, you know, go out there and buy stocks or buy whatever. It's this, like I said, we do educational topics. It's better for you to know the things that are out in the world than not to, if that makes sense. But the more you learn about things in the world, the better you become as an individual. So thank you very much for joining us for our video shoot today. If you have any topics that you want us to cover or anything like that, feel free to send it in to us. We got our email, we got our Facebook, we got lots of places you can reach us on. And also don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page. We've got a lot more cool videos coming up and other cool stuff as well. So thank you very much for joining us, Entrepreneurs of Africa. Enjoy your day.